Hello, good morning, everyone. We are having internet trouble this morning again, but there we go. Seems to be coming up a little bit. Hopefully, everything is good. Let me make sure that all the messages are turned on. Hello, Tommy. Good morning to you, sir. And I apologize that the camera angle is a little bit off. I forgot my bracket. I left it in my book bag from traveling this weekend, so please forgive me. Excuse me. Anyway, I just thought I would talk to you guys about generally how fast life moves here in Thailand, and I wanted to remind you of a couple things that I said last night in last night's live stream that I'm not sure if everyone caught. I know last night was a little bit of an awkward time for some of you guys, so I wanted to be sure that I got everybody in. James, my man, finally made it to a live stream. How are you, sir? Certainly hope you're not in the air right now. But I'm glad you're here, and still looking forward to talking planes with you one day. That's for absolute, or with absolute certainty, I'm looking forward to that for sure. Coconut water in hand, guys. Got to have coconut water. Why? Because coconut water is life. Now, thanks. On the ground in Florida. I hear you, buddy. Real quick, tell me what kind of, I think you told me before, what kind of plane are you flying now, or are you rotating in and out of different planes? Cybernetic, hello. There is Zefani. Hi from Arizona. Hello. Good to see you. I did not quite understand your last comment, but I put a heart beside it anyway. Gordon, how are you, sir? Excuse me, guys. My nose is really itching this morning, and I don't know why. I think it's the dry. It's a little dry here this morning. Currently, the 767, 200, 300. Come on, man. You got to tell me the whole scoop. Love 767. Good, comfortable ride. Typically 3x3 in the cabin. I like that. Or excuse me, 2x3x2, right? In the cabin, I think. Donnie, good morning. I don't know if I've seen you before, but good morning. Janriel, can I get a shout out, sir? You just did. Tommy said I would recommend Tony's Taxi 1000 baht from airport to Pattaya. He was there waiting for me. Tony's Taxi, everybody. There you go. David, hello. Another one from Arizona. There's David. I think I responded to your comment. I believe. I think so. Mike, what's up, JC? Mike from Bangkok in the house. Good to see you, Mike. Thanks for stopping by. John, hello. One-Eyed Joe, hello from Virginia. Did you get some snow in Virginia? Donnie says, haven't seen me yet. We need to meet up soon. Okay, no problem, Donnie. I meet up with subscribers all the time and usually have a very pleasant experience. Janriel says, do you still remember me, sir? I can't say that I do right off the top of my head. I'm very sorry. Tell me a little bit more about who you are, and I might be able to remember you. I am at Pattaya Park. Well, I don't live in Pattaya, Donnie, so we'll have to get together on a weekend coming up, something like that. A lot of people think I live in Pattaya, but or Pattaya, excuse me, but I do not live there. I just visit there frequently and travel there a lot, and surrounding areas, Jomtien and a few other places. Ron, good morning. Loved your latest video, by the way. Good job, Ron. Everybody go check out Ron's channel. Ron is a great guy who has some very, very simplified information for any of you who are thinking on coming or thinking about coming over here for your first trip. It's absolutely wonderful stuff. Jarnell says, I add you in Facebook, sir. I have to go back and look. You have to understand, I don't mean any disrespect at all, but I get a lot of ads on Facebook and Facebook Messenger, so I really apologize for not knowing exactly who you are. Me busy. Hey, Jay, good morning. Good morning to you, sir. On the way to work. No, I'm currently taking my small little break here, my morning break. And this is not going to be a very long live stream, I don't think. John says, I think you're great. I appreciate that, John, very much. Cybernetic, what's your side business to support yourself? Well, I'm a full-time teacher here in Thailand. I work 9 to 5, and I have YouTube, and I also have an ROI from the States. Hi, you're very smart. 767 300. Ooh, like it, like it. Love the 300. Miami to South America, Lima to. Oh man, you fly the route, dude. That's the route that I took to. But I flew on a 757. That was the most uncomfortable airplane I've ever been on in my entire life. I'm not gonna lie. It's 3x3, and I hated it. I was so uncomfortable. It was a very powerful airplane, but it was absolutely horrible to fly on. I flew on it from Miami to Lima on my way to Cusco, Peru. You're welcome, Ron. Tommy Jones says, jet lag killed me this trip. Not able to sleep for a long time. Finally got some rest. That's good. David, there you are, David. Yeah, I thought you got my comment. So now you know how to do it. First of all, thank you so very much, sir, for your contribution, and I can assure you the funds will be well appropriated into the needs of this channel. So thank you so much for that, David. Much appreciated. Fran says, you're a workaholic, Jeremy. Franz, you really don't know, but you're going to find out when I meet you in January, bro. I really am a workaholic. It's true. David Lespoor, I hope I said that right, says, good day from Pattaya, soy bocao. Just there yesterday. Love soy bocao. Plenty of things to do there. James says, got a coconut juice there with you? Of course. James says, next year coming to Bangkok. Hopefully you will be there. Absolutely, man. Have no plan. Well, depends on what time next year, because there's still the potential of Vietnam, but I'm not sure. Not sure about that. Donnie says, I taught in Bangkok before I came to Jom Tien and started teaching online. Online teaching is pretty good. Make more money, work a lot less. See, excuse me one second. I didn't have that problem because I actually worked online as a teacher too, and I made less money online and worked odd hours that really got in the way of my schedule. So teaching online wasn't really my thing. Let's see. Mitchell says, is May and June considered low season to visit Thailand? I think so. I'm not sure. I think so, Mitchell. It is definitely getting close to low season. I can assure you of that in May and June. Tommy says, Japan Airlines is just so-so. Food was not good. I've heard that about Japan Airlines, but I'm glad you gave that report because I was very curious about the situation there with Japan Air. Me Busy says, I missed the laptop blog. Did you figure out what to get? I already have a laptop, but I'm going to be getting another one very soon at the end of this month. That's going to be a beast. It's going to be something where I can edit 4K video and all kinds of other good stuff that I don't have to, and I'm not going to have to worry about upgrading for a few years. I'm going way out on the computer spectrum for sure. Yeah, James, we're still growing, man. Thanks to you guys. Like I said last night in the live stream, you guys that share and promote the channel, tell people about it. I literally love it. I thank you guys so much. Fran says he's never been to Soy Bocao before, staying around there a while in Pattaya. You will have fun. Let's see, Donnie says he works from 4 to 8 p.m., makes almost $40,000 a month. Wow. That's great, Donnie. I certainly did not have that experience. John P. Welcome, John. JC, maybe you should send some coconut water to Cam Newton. Oh, Lord. I don't even want to talk about my Panthers right now. I can't do it. Fran says, very hot May, June, coming up the rainy season. Yes, that's true. Me Busy says, LOL, a beast, men and their machines. I'm telling you, right? David says, May and June is the low season. Sadly, I can only come in June, the hot months. Well, I came in April, so, you know. And I came in July to the Philippines of last year. I came here in April of this year. It wasn't that bad. I mean, it's hot. It's really hot. But the thing about it is, this is Thailand. It's hot all the time. So there's not really there's not a period of where you come down and say, oh, it's cool today. Every once in a while, I've noticed recently, we get, when I say cool, I mean something that's not, that doesn't make you want to, just start sweating immediately when you walk out of the door. Me busy. Yes, scooter was fixed the weekend that it got wrecked, and it is running great. Thanks for asking. Tommy said, I also took your recommended use of bum gun. I never tried it before. Worked great. I'm telling you, after you get used to the bum gun, toilet paper is not a thing anymore. It's really not. It makes you feel unclean, or it makes me feel unclean anyway. Roy, hey Roy, JC, can you break down why some people wear masks over their mouths? Most of the time it's for pollution reasons, air pollution, but sometimes it's because they're sick. So, depending on what kind of mask they have, will usually tell you. If they have something that looks like a hospital mask, then it's probably because they're sick and they don't want to spread the germs. If they have on like a dark mask, or some kind of fashion statement type mask, typically that's because they're just trying to avoid air pollution and exhaust fumes and all that stuff. Prep for it. Hey man, good to see you. I am Canadian. There is no such thing as too hot. I hear you, brother. My father sent me some pictures from the 10 inches of snow that they got in North Carolina, and I was so jealous. God, I want to see some snow so bad. Europa, I'm going April the 2nd. That is awesome. I assume you're talking about coming to Pattaya, or not Pattaya, coming to Thailand, and that's cool. It's good to see you as well. Donnie says, it's funny to see the people wear the mask with a hole in it for smoking. I've never really paid that much attention, Donnie, to people that wear masks that smoke. I really haven't. I've never paid that much attention. But what I have paid attention to is the pace at which life moves here. I got this job back in May, and we are giving out midterms for the second semester in 2 weeks. So, it's like time is just flying by. It's just flying by. And it's all been, there has been some negative experience here, but it's all been, for the most part, positive growth for me. And certainly positive growth for this channel and positive growth for this community, because you guys are freaking awesome. I absolutely love doing these live streams. I wouldn't do it if I didn't. Roy, thank you so much for that contribution. I genuinely, truly appreciate it, and that will go a long way, of course, toward the equipment and the content of this channel. So thank you again for that. That's genuinely appreciated. Me Busy says, that's right, North Carolina got hit pretty hard. Yeah, they did, and I was actually a little bit sad that I missed it, to be honest with you, because I haven't seen snow in a long time. Donnie says, life moves fast here, but at a slow pace. That makes sense. For me, it's at a fast pace because I work 7 days a week. I don't take a day off. I'm either doing something. I'm either shooting content, editing content, traveling to go shoot content, or working my 9 to 5. So I haven't had a day off since May the 20-something, 21st maybe. At some point, I'm going to have to take a day and just not do anything. That's all there is to it. Big Steve, hello to you, sir. Hello, just got job in my taxi. Got to go. Okay, man. Take care. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Fran says, hope you can show me around Soy Bucal. Of course I can, Franz. And I will show you around the whole LK metro area there. We will go to Milan Massage, which, as you guys know, is my favorite massage place in Pattaya. It's all real massage, no extra stuff at all. They even have a sign saying that, so it's pretty cool. Let's see here what we got. Tommy says, Grand Hotel is okay, little dated, went the cheap rate and was given a loud room, but it will be fine. Yep, that's typically what happens when you get the cheaper room, for sure. James says the channel is like one big happy family, a positive channel. Thank you, James, because that is my full intention with this channel, man. Europa, thank you so very much for the contribution that's coming in today. You guys have no idea how much you are helping the content on this channel. Because they're, as you guys, for you new guys, and like Europa, I'm not sure if you're just under a new name or if you're new to the channel. but there's a bunch of trademarking and licensing and branding and other things that are going on. So these contributions really help in ways that I really just can't say thank you enough for. So truly, I with the utmost gratitude, I appreciate your contribution. Chris says, hello, Jeremy. I'm in Winston-Salem. I'll be glad to switch locations with you right now, man. I wish I could come home right now for just a few days. I told my dad yesterday, just a few days. I just need a minute. I just need a minute. That's all. I want to see some snow, throw some snowballs at some of my friends, build a snowman, and then come right back to Thailand. Me busy. It's nice to have a healthy addiction. Nothing wrong with hard work. That's true. Very true. It is taxing on my body a little bit, but, you know, I'll get there. I'm only 30. How old am I? 38. So I'm okay. Tommy says, dang, your computer fund is growing. Yeah, it is. It really is. And the computer, you know, it goes just beyond the computer because I have to have some accessories with it as well. So all of this additional super chat money that's coming in is just taking care of all that. And you guys are just getting ready to experience content creation on a different level. I'm going to show you what I'm actually capable of doing. I just can't do it with the computer I have now. But it's coming, end of this month, 1st of January for sure. Ed, good morning, Ed. How are you, buddy? Over in the Philippines, my friend Ed Lippett. He is a very young man who knows absolutely nothing about the Vietnam War. It's good to see you, Ed. Europa says, have a beer on me. Yes, you must definitely be new to the channel. Europa, I do not drink any kind of alcohol or do any kind of drugs, but I thank you very much for the super chat, as I do drink plenty of coconut water and Coca-Cola. So I will definitely have a coconut on you for sure. Thank you again so much for the contribution. Dwayne says, just started to follow you after watching some of the more well-known YouTubers that cover Thailand. You have a dope channel. Thanks, man. You put out good content other than just showing girls on Walking Street. I try, man, because that stuff, just every once in a while I shoot that stuff, but it gets very old very fast. John says, yes, my addiction is watching Thailand expat videos. That's okay, John. That's a good addiction to have. Tommy says, got me a body scrub and oil massage, 600 baht close to my hotel. Tommy, where you're staying at the Grand on Walking Street, Milan Massage is on Soy Bacau, so it's a little bit of a ride for you. But if you tell a motorbike taxi to take you to Milan Massage, they will, and you will enjoy it. I promise. And it's actually a little bit cheaper than that, if I'm not mistaken. Europa says, I'm a press guy from the UN. Oh, okay, cool. Well, good to see you, man. Very good to see you. I'm glad you're here, for sure. And it's from a press guy from the UN, from United Nations. That's awesome. How you found my channel, I have no idea, but I'm glad you did. Me busy. First ice scraping episode, and he'll hightail it back to the equator. Good morning. It's Nate, right? NR Robot. I think it's Nate. I think that's what you said. It says nothing at all. Yeah, he knows nothing at all about the Vietnam War. I'm kidding. Ed is a veteran, and Ed is a very well-respected person within the vlogging community, and I have a lot of respect for the guy myself. James says, short but sweet vacation, France. Yeah, France is going to have a good time. He says, I'm staying right near the hospital. It's booked out already. Otherwise, I'd book a room for you, sir. I hear you, man. My business said I was in Greece during the Vietnam War as a youngster, of course, but Jay, you got to get over there for a minute already. Greece is on my list. It's definitely on my bucket list. When I finish Southeast Asia, which is probably going to be in the next 2 to 3 years, something like that, roughly. I'm headed to South America. Mario and B, we have our own YouTube channel, 11,000 subscribers. Do you have any tips on enhancing our channel? My tip is, one, do what you just did and plug your channel on a channel like mine that has about the same number of subscribers as you. That's a good idea. My other tip would be consistent in your content, and always remember that content is king. People watch your channel not because of how much content you put out, but for the value of for the value that they receive from the content you put out. Chris said, Is it hard to receive Amazon packages over there? Is it the same as USA? No. To the best of my knowledge, you can only order a few things from Amazon over here. We have Lazada, which is like basically the same thing as Amazon, and that's what we use over here. Joe says the girls barks. If you're talking about the girls in the video, not to my knowledge. The one girl that I asked what she did for a living said she worked at 7-Eleven. Those girls were friends of Richard's, or either friends of Richard's. So I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. We had a good time though. 30 and a wake up says, nice. I don't drink either. You in 20 seconds in Thailand have great down to earth Thailand channels. Thank you, sir. And that I appreciate the compliment there, because I know Rob. Well, I say I know Rob. I don't really know Rob. I had dinner with Rob once, and he seemed like a great guy. So thank you for the compliment. James says, I'm in Bangkok 2 nights, Pattaya 5 nights, and Phuket 8 nights. Well, you going on the tour, man. Ed says, Steve was on the other night crying about all the foot massages he got. I know. I just talked to Steve this morning, Ed. He had a question about Google Hangouts for me, and he caught me right as I was going out the door. I didn't get to talk to him very long. But I'm looking forward to Steve coming back on this side of the world so I can get him back on the channel again. He really enjoyed those foot massages. I'll let him lie to you. Nate, that is him. But he loved them. Yes, he did. He definitely did. Alex says, found your channel a couple of weeks ago. Great channel from Charlotte myself. Oh, cool. Awesome, man. Born and raised Panthers, my team too. Well, you and I have a lot in common, Alex. And thanks for stopping by, man. Tommy says, my tip, no drama. Absolutely no drama, bro. No drama on this channel, that's for sure. James, I'm moving to Thailand for 6 to 12 months on a student visa to learn Thai language in Phuket in October. I'll be in Thailand for 3 weeks in June too. That's awesome, friends. I don't even think you told me that. Ed says Jeremy has one of the good Thai channels not involved in Thai war. That's for sure, Ed. That's for sure. This is all about travel, fun, photography, and education. And Ed's been around me Ed's been watching my channel both here when I was in the Philippines and here in Thailand. He's speaking on he's speaking the right language there, and I appreciate that very much, Ed. John P says, my tip for getting more subs, either a hot girlfriend or cute puppy. You're absolutely right. There are a lot of guys that have a hot girlfriend that just blow up in subscribers, but I'm more of a content-based person myself. That's what I believe will hold. If you look at I have a video right now that has over 500,000 views on it, and that video was released November the 6th. It is a straight talking head video. Like, I'm just talking into the camera about Pattaya and about some of the rules of Pattaya. So, you know, like I said, guys, content is king on YouTube. Mariam B, will you be in Pattaya over Songkran? That's a good question. It's a long way away. I don't know, but if I am, feel free to hit me up for sure. James says, okay, France, great trip. I've done that route. France says, love to go to Greece and also Canada. That would be cool. Me Busy says, maybe you guys can all give me a little help on a struggle I'm having. I'm here because Jay is great, of course, but I'm wanting to go. The dilemma, great job opening the PR with my company, PR or there. PR, are you talking about public relations? What, or do you mean the Philippines? Rewrite that, Me Busy, and I'll try to help you out there. Ed says the Philippines is all behind you. Yes, sir, indeed it is, and I am so glad. Honestly, Ed, leaving the Philippines was the best decision I ever made. And as you know, there are claims that I got kicked out of the Philippines and was blacklisted and all that stuff. A live stream that I did last week, I showed my exit clearance in my passport, and as you know, the exit clearance is a green stamp that you get, and if you get deported or blacklisted, it's a black stamp that you get, and on that stamp. So it's all mumbo jumbo, and nobody cares. Thomas tells Ed, thanks for the service, and I agree. Thanks for his service. Fabe says, I was in Greece in July, very nice and cheap, but things are changing. Uh-oh. Ed says, did 21 years and will do it again. I know you would, Ed. I know you would. You take a lot of pride in your country and being a veteran, and I really appreciate that. Nate says, we're going to have to link up another time. I'm headed to Singapore tomorrow. Cool, man. Enjoy your trip, and let me know how Singapore is. I'm very interested in going sometime. Benny says, good evening from freezing New York City. I bet it is cold up there, man. Good evening to you, sir. John P., Puerto Rico. Oh, I'd love to go to Puerto Rico. I actually have a friend that lives in Puerto Rico, so that may be on the option. It says, you can see it in you. Thank you, sir. Was the best move. Yeah, definitely the best move, Ed. I agree with you, brother. Tim says, hey, Jeremy. Hey, Tim. Good to see you, man. Richard, Mr. Richard himself, the famous celebrity, is in the house, and I've been live for 25 minutes. You are late, my friend. Very, very, very late. But it's okay. Richard has done an amazing job helping me with this channel and helping me out in Pattaya, helping me get to know people there. He's just an amazing guy, man. He really is an amazing, amazing dude. Nate says, I've been before. It's awesome, but kind of expensive. I believe that. Tim says, last weekend turned to, so couldn't catch up, buddy. No problem, no problem. I'm there pretty much every weekend, so it's all good. Tommy says, thumbs up all. In other words, he's wanting you all to go hit the like button, which if you want to hit the like button, feel free to hit the like button if you enjoy this broadcast. And if you want to see more live streams and more of my content, be sure to subscribe to the channel and then hit the little bell notification button beside it, and you will never miss a piece of content. Now, if you hit that bell notification, what's going to happen is every time I go live or put up a piece of content, you will be notified that I have put up a piece of content. You don't have to watch it, but you'll be notified that it's there. Oh, job offer in Puerto Rico. Cool, man. That's awesome. Fran says, James been going to Thailand for 20 years, done it all. Top to bottom, left to right, all over the place. 2 to 3 times a year. I'm excited about meeting friends. I really am. Benny says, the grammar police doesn't sound like your how to pronounce Pattaya video. I'm telling you, man, you guys don't care, right? It's just the people that have nothing better to do. So let them being educated is not a problem for me. I don't mind being corrected, and eventually I'll learn how to say it one way, but you know, even the Thais say it different ways, so it is what it is. Richard says, darn time change from Thai to US hitting me hard. I fell asleep in the middle of the day. It'll probably take you a few days to get back used to it, Richard, I'm sure, man. James says, would you travel to Brazil, follow the coastline, and blog on every coastal city? I would love to travel there. Of course I would. I know some Brazilians. I would love to do that. Like button pushed. Thank you, Zavani. Appreciate it. Ed says, I've been around the world now in continent and in the boondocks. I bet you have, buddy. I bet you have. Ed's been around for a long time. I'm sure you have. Me Busy says, yeah, don't know what to do. Ugh, that's a good question. That's a really good question. I'm not sure what I should tell you on that. Roy says, I know you don't talk politics, but do you think there are any POWs left in Nam? I don't know. I don't know. That would be a good question for Ed. Ed's welcome to answer that question as long as he doesn't get too political on the matter. Singapore has been there. France says Singapore, been there 20 times, very expensive, especially alcohol and accommodation. That's what I heard. Well, there's Ed's answer. He says dead, yes, Roy. So there you go. I would trust Ed's opinion far more than I would trust my opinion on that matter. And that's okay. That's an okay question to ask because it's not really political. It's more of a, you know, what do you think kind of question. And I'm okay with that. Completely okay with that. Have no problem. Richard says, watch the YouTube video on the DJI Pocket. Wow, incredible. Can you live stream with that thing? No, you cannot. But a person that is watching right now that is in the live chat, Richard, has offered to contribute to the channel a DJI Pocket instead of a GoPro 7. Can you believe that? My subscribers, the most awesome in the world. So in January, when I meet this subscriber, perhaps he comes through with it, perhaps he doesn't. If he doesn't, I'm not going to be upset. I'll buy it myself later. But the DJI Pocket is definitely going to be a game changer for this channel. It says, don't think we got all remains yet. Oh, yeah. I agree with you, Ed. That's very possible. Patrick, arriving in Thailand on January 2nd. One-way ticket. Uh-oh. Tell me what your plans are, buddy. One-way ticket. Lloyd, Richard ordered my pocket today. It's awesome. Keep me posted on that, Lloyd, because that's something that I'm very, 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 very interested in and very much looking forward to. Sawyer Robin, hey, Jeremy, how are you doing? I'm doing great. Thanks for dropping by. Be busy. There you go. 100% guarantee. So in January, we'll have a DJI Pocket for this channel, which will make it much more efficient. That thing actually shoots in 4K 60, which means I can shoot 4K slow-mo. And it's going to be incredible. It says, don't you need a ticket out of Thailand? What do you mean, Ed? I'm not sure, brother. Richard, man, stop! You've already done enough for this channel, man. You've already done enough. You do not have to super chat anything again ever, because you have done so much for this channel. But thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys have we've had a big super chat day today, and I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you so much again for everything that you've done and the other people that super chatted did. But especially you, because people behind the scenes don't know what you did for the channel over the last week, and I do, and I'm eternally grateful, man. I really am. George says Bangkok Travel is going to do a review of the Pocket. Oh, that's cool. I'll do one as well when I get it. It's just going to be a while. Super small and light, has tons of features. Yes, sir. Hey, Adam. Why do you prefer the DJ Pocket over the GoPro 7? Stabilization, and that is my main thing. And I know that the GoPro 7 has hyper smooth, but in the tests that I've seen thus far, you can't really beat a 3-axis gimbal in terms of stabilization. I don't care what type of, because that is mechanical stabilization, and you know the GoPro is optical. So basically, GoPro, what it does, it crops the image on the sensor, and then it moves the pixels around on the sensor, right? So that's how it smooths things out. And optical will never be as good as a mechanical. A mechanical, you get the full sensor, and the stabilization is the sensor itself, right? Because it sets on the gimbal stabilizes the sensor, so nothing moves inside. I mean, it's just a better stabilization piece. Also, I looked at the out-of-box contrast and color science, and DJI has just nailed it. But that's a very, very good question, Adam, and I appreciate you asking it. There will be more to come on that. And another reason is it's just so small. It's literally the size of my hand. And I can put it in my pocket. I can strap it to me just like a GoPro. I can put it on a vest just like a GoPro. I can buy the underwater framework for it just like a GoPro. So it's just a better value, and it's $50 US American dollars cheaper than the GoPro, believe it or not. It also does hyperlapse, motion lapse. I'm not hyperlapse, excuse me. It does motion lapse and time lapse as well. So pretty awesome. Let's see here. John Ross. Hey, John. What's going on, buddy? Good to see you. Ed says, like here, you need a ticket out when you come in. Oh, yeah. You need an onward ticket for sure when you come here. Slow-mo, especially around soy bacao, LOL. Yes, definitely. Tommy says, Richard, thanks for... Oh, yes, definitely thank Richard. He has done so much. James says, I just saw your how to get a discount on a private boat tour in Pattaya, Thailand. Excellent. As you said, safety is most important. Thanks for the discount info. Good vid. You are very welcome. And guys, if you are planning to come to Pattaya and do any kind of island hopping, please see my video on Rockman and his private boat tours. You will not be disappointed. He has offered a 15% discount to all of my subscribers. Anyone who mentions my channel or the code word DoMoreLife, because as most of you may not know, the original name of this channel, which is getting ready to be the name of this channel again, was called DoMoreLife. My goal was to teach people how to do more life, and it was based on fun, photography, and education. So please check that video out if you're thinking about taking a boat tour for sure. Patrick says, hi, Holistic Trainer, love your channel and your girlfriend. Everybody loves Si. Everybody loves her. She seems to be a very nice lady. I haven't met her in person, but she seems to be a very, very nice young lady. Gordon's Alive says, why not go with the gimbal? Because, well, so the DJI Pocket is built on a 3-axis gimbal. It is a gimbal. The camera is already attached to a 3-axis gimbal. James says, what's your plans for Christmas? Pattaya. Gordon, you can use any camera with the gimbal, right? Yeah, if you got the right kind of gimbal. Like I have a Feiyu A2000 for my Canon M50 that I use to shoot a lot of video with. I also have the DJI Osmo Mobile 2 that I use for my cell phone. And both of those are 3-axis motorized gimbals. Adam, greetings from Las Vegas. Jeremy, greetings to you, sir. Franz, what do you recommend for motorcycle in terms of camera, GoPro, etc.? And might start my own YouTube. I'm shit computer stuff. Either one, brother. Either one. GoPro is a great idea for a motorcycle. I would say that's one area that the GoPro excels in, is durability, for sure. So a GoPro would be a great start there. Doug Wise said Hero 7 with Crane M gimbal would work. I don't know. You have to. I'm not sure. I'm familiar with the Crane, but I'm not familiar with the Crane M. I assume that stands for mobile. So just make sure that it will hold a GoPro. You can find that out on the website, or call who makes the Crane? Zion, I think, or Zion, whatever. It's a Chinese company that makes the Crane. Call them and ask them before you buy it. Adam says, don't like the sound from what I've heard. Yeah, so the sound on the DJI Pocket is not that good. However, they make a 3.5 millimeter attachment that plugs into the bottom, the USB-C port. So what you do is you plug that in, and then I have my Rode Video microphone that I use on my camera. So I'll plug that into that port, and that will eliminate any audio issues. Let's see here. Let's go back up. Where were we? Chris says the audio doesn't seem that good on the DJI. I agree, and that's how I plan to fix it, is with the 3.5 millimeter jack. George says, will the latest smartphones do away with gimbal? Yes, might be better, but they will. Another kit you don't really need. Potentially, George. Potentially, I would say. Definitely, potentially. Me Busy is laughing at Franz. Franz says, I'll be doing island hopping in June. Lloyd, the app DJI has made for the Pocket is so simple to use. I'm no professional, by the way. I heard it was. Chris says, I guess me and Adam was typing at the same time. It's all good, man. Big Steve, back again. Don't forget that drink on Australia Day, Saturday, 26th January in Pattaya. Just keep reminding me, Steve. Keep reminding me, bro. George says, do you not get sick of Pattaya? I can take Pattaya in small doses, but much rather go to other places in Thailand. Pattaya is not the real Thailand. I agree with that last statement, but I will tell you that there are so many more things to do in Pattaya than just the nightlife, and that's what most people go there for. So once you learn that there are other things there besides just that, you have to understand that it's really a great city. It really is. There's so much to do there. The islands, the food, the restaurants, they have some of the best food as of anywhere I've been in Thailand thus far. Richard says, for someone starting out with a YouTube channel, would you recommend going with the DJI Pocket or just getting a DJI gimbal and using an iPhone to start out with? Either one. Either one. Hans, where's the party at? I have no idea. Fran says, I'll be there too, Big Steve. We should meet up. Pattaya Water Park. Definitely. Guys, I've been going for 40 minutes and I have got to go back to work. Big Steve, thanks for stopping by. Richard, thank you for everything you have done. Thank you. Those of you who contributed to the super chat today. I just wanted to say that you guys make a huge difference in this channel, and I genuinely appreciate it very, very much. Tim says, so true, so much to do in Pattaya, not just nightlife. That's so true. Me busy. Hey Jade, think you could hook me up with that friend in PR to check on conditions. What is PR? I don't know. Oh, Puerto Rico. Yeah, possibly. I could probably do that. I could possibly do that. Zavani, peace out. Go-kart and Pattaya too. That's true. David says a tutorial on what to do in Pattaya would be a great video. That would be a great video, David. That will take me several weekends to shoot, but absolutely would be a great video. See you, Mark. Lloyd says, see you later. Thanks, Jay. Cool, fun as ever. Awesome. Montreal, see you, man. Adam, glad to be here when I can. I'm glad to have you, sir. Friends, I appreciate you too, brother. Saya, take care. Me busy. That'd be great. Talk to you later. You guys rock, and I thank you all so much for everything. I really hope you found some value in this content today, and look forward to videos coming up later this week. Take care, guys.